Speak your name, girl.
Hello, and welcome to the picked last review of Horizon Zero Dawn, giving you the average gamer's take on this game that combines future tech with ancient tribal living. Horizon Zero Dawn was released on February 28, 2017 for the PlayStation 4 by Guerrilla Games. It takes place on Earth in a future where humans have reverted back to living in tribes, while animal-like machines roam the wilds, both hunting and being hunted by the humans. Human society, for the most part, seems to know very little about why the machines and the old technological ruins are there, apart from legends and religions.
In the beginning, all life came from All Mother.
The game opens by introducing you to a baby who is given the name of, is it Aloy or Alloy?
Aloy!
Thanks, Rost. Aloy and her father figure Rost are outcasts from their tribe. It appears Aloy is outcast because she's motherless, and Rost, well, he's pretty tight-lipped about it. You first control Aloy as a young child as she accidentally falls into one of the mysterious metal ruins of the old world. While there, she quickly finds a strange metal device attached to the head of a rotting corpse, which she promptly loots and sticks on her own temple, as kids will do. This device, called a focus, gives Aloy a new way of looking at the world, as it gives her holographic readouts of information about the things around her, letting her unlock doors and hack into old data files and holograms. After she makes her way back to Rost, he teaches her how to hunt some of the machines that roam the lands, and Aloy realizes that her new focus can tell her the strengths, weaknesses, and predictable paths of these mechanical beasts. She begins taking advantage of this immediately. The early years of Aloy's life revolve around her training for the Proving, which is how young members of the tribe become braves when they come of age, and even outcasts are allowed to participate in it. All she has to do is finish, and the tribe will have to accept her. But if she finishes first, the matriarchs will grant her a boon, meaning she'll be able to get any one thing that she wants. Her desire to find out who her mother was, which she believes the tribal matriarchs know, drives her to be the absolute best. And that's just the beginning of the game. The events surrounding Aloy's run into the Proving lead her to the larger mystery of the machines, the metal ruins, and what happened to the old human civilization. You'll be exploring a huge open world, and while there are some limitations on where you can go early in the game, you'll soon be exploring everywhere. Just take care not to wander into a high-level area that you're not prepared for. You can only have one quest active at a time, but you can track several of them, and between the main quest, the side quests, tutorials for new weapons, and others, you'll probably have several to track. Each quest is listed with a recommended character level. If you find yourself too low of a level for your current quest, or you want to go back to one you haven't done but have out-leveled, it's easy to switch your active quest. Save points are at various campfires around the map and are pretty standard. You can do a quick save into your latest save slot, or a manual save, choosing to overwrite a previous one or to make a new one. As you may be able to guess, direct combat with most machines puts Aloy at a serious disadvantage, as her main weapons are a bow and a spear. So in most cases, using stealth is key, relying on distractions and your focus to pinpoint weak spots. It's not long before you acquire more items, such as arrows, traps, and bombs that do fire, shock, and cold damage, which help even the odds a bit. Your focus and the built-in reference notebook can tell you which of these elements, if any, an enemy has a weakness to. You'll even acquire the ability to override a machine's programming and make it friendly. Good for the times when you need a horse and/or something to defend you. During some dialogues and cutscenes, you'll be given a choice in how to react to something, with options for a confrontational, a compassionate, or an insightful response. It's a nice way to customize Aloy's personality, and will make small differences later, but doesn't appear to affect the story much, at least early on.
That's pretty entertaining.
As alluded to earlier, as you progress, Aloy will level up, giving you a skill point to spend. There are a number of skills and abilities you can spend these on, some quite useful and some not so much, and they get more expensive the further down the list you go. And of course, you have to buy some of the cheaper ones if you want the more expensive ones. Just a tip, if you find yourself being torn apart fairly often, it's a good idea to invest in the Herbalist skill under the Forager section, which allows you to carry more medicine. Aloy doesn't heal automatically, so having as much medicine as possible is a good idea. Speaking of foraging, you'll be spending quite a lot of time harvesting from machines, plants, and animals. This can be crucial, as you may need to craft ammunition on the fly. You can also craft traps, potions, and expansions to your inventory for various items. You can even craft your own fast travel packs. You'll also be able to add modifications to your weapons and armor. There are a number of traders that you'll run into, and you can buy new equipment or trade old junk that you don't need for metal shards. Metal shards are used as both currency and arrowheads, so it's very important that you always have some on you. If you've been harvesting everything you can, you should have plenty of things to trade. Don't know if you'll be needing something later? Your inventory, as well as the trading screen, will tell you exactly what a certain item can be crafted into, or if it's only good for selling. The game has 4 difficulty levels, giving a good range of possibilities for various skill levels. I found myself fairly well challenged at the lower difficulty levels, but as usual, your mileage may vary. The graphics are simply gorgeous. You may find yourself from time to time stopping and admiring the scenery. You don't have to worry about missing it because the game comes with a photo mode that allows you to take the perfect screenshot. And as with any PS4 game, you can then share your screenshot with friends and social media. The controls aren't too hard to get used to, and the overall gameplay is really good, even if there is a little bit of a learning curve at times. All in all, this is a fantastic game. It has an intriguing, in-depth story, a likable protagonist, it's challenging, it has lots to do, and it's beautiful to look at. I would highly recommend this game and might even consider it a 10 out of 10. So grab your bow and your spear and start hunting. The tribe needs you. Thank you for watching my review. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, and while you're at it, click subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. And check out some of my other videos while you're here. See you next time.